Hey guys, welcome back to 366 Days of Hope. I know I'm usually sitting down in a really comfy couch, but I really had to hop on here to share this video. And this topic is, who's gonna love you if I don't? So let's talk about it. I just listened to a song and it kind of made me think about sharing it with everybody. The song title, I think, was called Who's Gonna Love You If I Don't? And as cute as the song was, as I was listening to it, I ended up having to turn it off because there was a portion of it that says, who's gonna put up with you? Who's gonna put up with your mess? In fact, they didn't use the word mess, okay? But anyways, the thing is, I remember asking my husband, babe, why do you put up with me? Why do you put up with, the things that I do, that I'm not always perfect? And he said, probably don't put up with you. He goes, I don't tolerate what you do. He goes, I get to be with you. He's like, you need to stop making it look as though, or make it sound as if you're such a terrible person that you're not worthy of being with anyone. And I think that this is really going to, cover this concept of our self-worth, right? Is when you think that people have to put up with you for you to feel like you are even worthy of love. And I find that a lot of women that I've known who unfortunately have gone through, especially like divorce, they tend to look at, being in another relationship or being in a relationship as like it's never going to work out for them. Like there's nobody who could possibly love them or be able to be with them, or they would be on the defense, or maybe the offense of saying, well, I could never be with someone because I'm just like I could never find someone. So it's like this limitation that we give ourselves by looking at the world as, you either put up and tolerate somebody's poor behavior, which is a negative, instead of upholding someone and believing that that person has a lot of good to offer the world, that you're uplifting them instead to become the best version of themselves. That there's a total difference there. You're not putting up with someone if you are trying to encourage them to become the best version of of themselves. And if someone sees that about you, then they're not, quote, putting up with you. They love you for the person that they can see you can be, the potential that you have. And I think that's so important, that when we're in relationships, that we're looking at, looking at yourself as being worthy enough for love, but you also see the demons that you have that you're trying to change and become the better version. Because if you can see the demons that you have and you're tolerating those demons, you're not going to become anything different than what you are, and you're going to remain being the same, and you're causing everyone else to, quote, tolerate you, when the reality is no one should, quote, tolerate bad behavior. The reality is we should make accountability an important part of our characteristic and say, you know what, yeah, I screwed up, I made a mistake, and I want to become a better person by not repeating these same mistakes and or curving how often I make these same mistakes. And then eventually and hopefully you've created such a powerful pattern of behavior, and you've changed it neurologically, that you stop making those same mistakes, and then nobody is tolerating that behavior anymore. So I really hope that changes that perspective for people, because it just makes me sad. And I know I had that until my husband really kind of gave me that perspective, and I hope that it encourages you and gives you hope to have a better mindset. So with that said, may you live, thrive, and be healthy, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.